Thank you very much indeed. Martin, congratulations. What a great goal to win the game.
Absolutely. From a really gifted footballer. I think that I think we were all questioning his goals ratio for the number of games he's played for the Republic of Ireland. There might be some reasons for that, but here he was terrific. He's the only player in the field, I believe, capable of scoring that goal.
It was something else, and to score the first one as well. There was a goal made in Everton, I suppose you could say, with McCarthy putting him in the space, and he finished it really well.
Well, it was obviously he did finish it, and you still have to put the ball in the net, and he took that very well indeed. I think that probably gave him a big boost of confidence as well too. Like, even gifted players need a bit of a lift, but that goal just towards the end of the game, when I thought maybe the win had gone beyond us at that stage. The last thing you want to do is also lose the game in the last minute or two from a match that you, in terms of possession, we probably dominated by a great deal, and lacking that cutting edge towards the end, a couple of wayward crosses going in, and just becoming a little bit frustrating, and then suddenly that genius, and it was just a stroke of genius.
It changes the complexion, it puts the smiles on their faces, but does it perhaps mask a performance that you might have been completely happy with?
We're playing away from home tonight. It's the first game. We've won away from home. I think even you should be delighted that we've won the game.
I'm absolutely thrilled that we won the game.
Well done. Well done.
Are you happy? Are you happy that we controlled the game enough? You say we had the possession.
We controlled the game. We didn't make enough of that possession. That's been an age-old problem for the Republic of Ireland. But we had possession of the game away from home. We've given away a really sloppy goal from our viewpoint. They might consider it a great goal. We've given it, and of course it puts them back into the match again. And then there are moments in the second half where you have to defend and defend strongly. And but this is away from home. Other teams have to come here and win matches now. And I think that I'm delighted. We have 3 points on the board, and yeah, I agree with you. We can improve.
As France have found here, and Spain, indeed, they are difficult to break down. Would you have been happy, do you think, with the point?
Well, as the game was going on, I've just said to you, the last thing you want if you're going into the last 4 or 5 minutes of the match is make sure you don't lose the game. But there's always, while McGeady's on the pitch, there's always a possibility of something like that might happen. And it was a great win for us, you know. I know you don't seem all that pleased about it, and you're always, not like you, Tony, to always pick a negative of anything, but delighted. We've won the game. It's 3 points away from home, and I couldn't be more pleased.
I think you might be reading my body language wrong, to be honest, Martin.
Well, there we are. You know.
No, seriously, you were in the dressing room there a moment ago. What did you say to those players?
Just absolutely delighted, and so are they. It's getting off. It's our first game. There was a bit of nervousness around the scene. Obviously, want to try and do well, and away from home again. So, and you're not knowing exactly what to expect. I mean, we'd seen plenty of them, but until you actually play the game itself, then you're never absolutely certain. It's a great win. The boys are delighted, and at least now we can think about the 2 games coming up next month.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Delighted too.
Thank you. I'm pleased you are.
Okay,
I just want
Eamon?
to comment on that. This thing about the media and people who express reservations about a performance or a team selection, and this kind of, and it came through there for Martin O'Neill having a little go at Tony, a little cut at him, as if Tony wasn't. We're all thrilled. We all want the Irish soccer team to do really well. We all want to qualify, but we all are entitled to our view, to discuss the game. That's what fans do. That's what people will be doing in the media tomorrow. People will have reservations, serious reservations. Ronnie Whelan, Johnny Giles, Liam Brady, great players, great football people. So this can't get out of hand. Keane made a snide remark about the media in Malahide the other day.
This was the jolly thing.
Yeah, well, he says, you're all questioning us now, but if we qualify, you'll all want to be on the jolly. This is another sign of...
Was that not a joke, though, Em? Could you forgive him that?
It may have been a joke, but it's a joke with an edge to it and a point to it. Disrespect for people who want to comment, who want to discuss the performance, the selection. That is part of being a national team manager. It's part of being around it, and if they try to close us down, or anybody else who has reservations, they've got to be told, you can't do it, guys. You certainly can't do it on the back of a performance like that.
John, what did you make of his interview there?
Well, I think all managers see the bright side, Dara, and I think Martin was definitely seeing the bright side of it, but I would agree with Eamon. I don't think he's going to come in and say it was a terrible performance, but I don't think it was as good a performance as he said it was.
Right.
Of course there were reservations, man. You couldn't say, well, he said we dominated the game, maybe in possession, but it wasn't a good performance.
Not by much, 54% or something, I think, according to UEFA.
It wasn't a good performance. And I think he had a go at Tony before. Was it yesterday or the day before?
I'm not sure. Well, his press conference yesterday, I think a lot of, and I watched it myself, people said that it was a little tetchy. There was another journalist that he made a remark about the body language, and that's hence Tony's comment.
I would say that was the case. But I think Eamon is right. Tony's entitled to ask the questions, and Martin is a national team manager. It's all part of the job. That people do have reservations about the display. Managers will always see the good side, and I can understand that. They go in the dressing room, well done lads, and it was a great win. And we are all pleased. I think what Martin was doing, that he was doubting Tony's joy or delight in that we won the game. We all want the Irish team to do. We'd love to be talking. I'd love to be talking. I'm sure Eamon and Liam would. That was a great performance. It's terrific. We look forward to the future and a great win. Well, that wasn't the case. It was a great win. I'm delighted to have the points. But there are reservations. There has to be reservations about the actual performance.
There's a new word coming into the language now: positivity. And what we don't.
That's always been there.
Well, what we want and what we don't want is negativity.
Yeah.
Well, and anyone who expresses, therefore, a reservation, a critique, or presents a critique, is regarded as being negative.
But very few
I don't
managers
think Georgia are a very good team, Dara. Let's get back to basics. They're not a very good team. And if we had left points there tonight, it would have been a huge disappointment. We got out of jail because McEady came up with this marvellous goal. But Martin did say that we've got to improve.
He did.
And that is the case, because you're going to be playing Scotland, and you're going to be playing Poland, and you're going to be playing Germany
away before the end of the year.